What's up, folks? What's up, folks? Sunday Rants. We in the house today. Oh, always some news. Sunday Rants today, but gotta talk about the Jay-Z being exposed by DJ Vlad, his confession. He put up on, I guess, IG, and then he put it on X too. You see it both places. Yeah, so um boy, everybody's talking about this. This came out like last night, I guess. I guess he had to feel he had guilt on his heart and he had to come out. Oh shit. Boy, this is something. We gotta talk about some other things too. Um what was that on Nancy Guthrie case? Guthrie case. Gotta talk about that. A few other things. A video, Shay put this video out about Larry Wheels and Myron. Myron is trying to talk to his woman or some shit. This is some weird shit, man. I don't understand this. But what his wife said about Myron was kind of like, huh? But apparently, hey, it is what it is, I guess. But we get into that too. So let's see who's in the house. Got Cynical One. What's up? What's up? And I think on the other side we have American Tradesman. He said wrench. There's no more wrenches. Everybody took everybody wrench away. Everybody get a wrench. I'm not doing no lives. Remember, I only gave wrenches out. I'm gonna say it again because some people might not know that I only gave people wrenches because of I was always having panels. I had panels every day, basically. And it was a lot of trolls and stuff like that, and it was a war to get a wrench. But over the years, it seemed like the wrenches, at least over here, is not worth anything. Getting the wrench over here is not worth it. It's supposed to be something special or something that work towards, sending for the panelists to have and stuff. And trolls still came in. I gave a wrench and stuff, and they wanted the trolls to talk shit to me and all this. So. And then with the rich bounties and stuff like that, it was just too much. I'm not trying to do all that here. And there's just no need for me to, give anybody a wrench right now. I can handle the trolls now. Whoever come in or whatever, I can handle it. I don't need it, So that's it for the wrenches. And then, and you can't buy no wrench and nothing like that. I'm not doing none of that either, So that's part of the problem. Part of the problem right there, at least for me, not for other people, but I just had so much trouble with the wrenches and stuff over the years and stuff. It worked for a minute, but then it just started getting out of hand. So again, I think I said this the last couple streams. I might have to keep on saying it because somebody will come in and say, "Where's my wrench?" You don't have no wrench. You equal to everybody. Everybody over here is equal now. You're on the same level. Nobody's higher than nobody. Now, once I start having a panel, if I do, I don't know when. Because there's no panels. That's it. So once I start having panels, then we can go from there. But anyway, until that, that's it. No wrenches. So that's all I got to say on that. I'm sure I'm going to say it again. But anyway, that's it. So let's get on to this, man. I want to talk about this video that O'Shea put out first before I get into GD Vlad. This is crazy. GD Vlad exposing Jay-Z. Everybody thought Jay-Z was not guilty, man. Jay-Z is all up in this shit, man. Basically, he made sure that Tory Lanez, stayed locked up forever. It's like that's what Jay-Z time is on. Shit, it was crazy. But anyway, yeah. See if I can find this video. Okay. Okay, let me. We'll talk about this. Okay. Listen. I'm gonna talk about that too. I didn't know this, but apparently Dr. Umar apparently is under federal investigation for his FDMG school. Apparently because of the fraud for the PayPal and stuff, all the donations he took over the years, and so that Mary Lou, what's her name, whatever her name is, Lauret, is doing some damage to him and stuff. Maybe like I said, all it takes is that one, and before you know it, your whole entire world's crumbling down. That's what it is. But we'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I'll probably do a regular video on that, pre-recorded video on that. How you block? You're not blocked. As long as you can do that, you're not blocked. Well, who said you was blocked? I see you. Come on, man, stop it. You're trying to stop. See, that's what y'all used to do. So I was blocking everybody. I'm blocked. I only blocked one person. So he came over here and started talking shit. So let's listen to this video from O'Shea. Let's go ahead. Well, let me change my music real quick. Okay. Let's go play this.
I believe he's from the New York City area. His name is Larry Wills, okay? If you guys are into bodybuilding, there's a black brother. I believe he's from the New York City area. His name is Larry Wills, okay? He's like one of the strongest guys out there. He's been...
I know who Larry Wills. I'm sub to him. Yeah, man. He be on steroids, man. This dude is wild, man. But this dude is strong as hell, but he's wild as hell. He be bleeding he be lifting weights, be bleeding because he be steroid out all the way out and shit. And shit, this dude's a beast. But anyway, let's go.
Been popular on YouTube at least I don't know, like the last 10 years. And so shout out to brother Larry Wills. He's been doing amazing, and he's been streaming.
Now you got 3 million views, 3 million subs. Excuse me. That's his wife right here. Guess what's going to happen?
With his wife, right? Now, the wife that he has is somewhere from Europe. I don't know exactly where she's from. And he's a powerlifter, a championship powerlifter, but he also streams now on Twitch. And so he's a great YouTuber. He's been doing this thing, but allegedly he got with this lady, this model lady, and he made a mistake by, never signing a prenuptial agreement. Then there are certain...
So his wife never signed a prenuptial agreement. Oh, that's crazy. Now, Spirit said I seen that his girl flirted with Quentin Jackson. Oh, well, prom. I think Larry may have messed up with this one, man. He got the wrong one. You gonna see. I think he got the wrong one, man. She's there for the money. She's there for the. She's monkey brancher. Hypergamy bouncing. That's my new term. Hypergamy bouncing. Anyway, let's continue.
Things on the streams that they have together that's pretty interesting.
Would you still love me if I had no money and status?
Yes, I would love you. Would I start a relationship with you from the beginning if you had no money? The answer is no. I would not date somebody without money.
So what you're saying, if I didn't have money and status and I approached you, I would have gotten left on scene.
Yes.
Or maybe
It's true. This is his wife now. This is his wife saying that. This is his wife saying this. Wife said straight up, you didn't have no money. Let's play it again. Let's play this shit again.
I will not date somebody without money.
No money and status.
Yes, I would love you. Would I start a relationship with you from the beginning if you had no money? The answer is no, I would not date somebody.
So she still say she'll love him, but no, she wouldn't. This is bullshit. But at least she's being true. At least she's being real with the shit. Anyway, let's go.
Without money.
So what you're saying, if I didn't have money and status and I approached you, I would have
Look
gotten.
at she got her hair like that. She looking. She's trying to get some up dudes, man. Come on, man. This is a standby for her. Larry Wheels is a standby. Cassandra Brown, what's up? What's up? My glasses over here. Yeah, this is wild, man. But this is what's going on.
Left on scene.
Yes.
Or maybe an unopened message in your DM.
Yes. I dated once a brokey, lost 4 years in my relationship of my life on a brokey and never again. It's just like, I don't want to waste my time for the future and be with somebody who's broke.
What she say there?
4 years in my relationship.
Status, and I approached you, I would have gotten left on scene.
Yes.
Or maybe an unopened message in your DM.
Yes. I dated once a brokey, lost 4 years in my relationship.
Okay, so she said she dated a brokey and lost 4 years. That means that she actually really liked that guy. She was with the guy. It wasn't about money. But she lost 4 years of life. She don't want to do it no more. So that's the guy she probably would have been with if things worked out. Now she's saying, fuck that. Any other guy I get with, I'm going to get the money. Simple as that. That's an honest white woman. She's not a gold digger. Oh, is it gold? So what gold digger isn't supposed to be honest, or supposed to be honest, or not supposed to be honest? I don't know. Is this the same thing that she was saying? She's fit, feminine, and friendly. I guess so. She's fit. And she's feminine. Appear to be. And she's friendly. I guess she's friendly to a certain extent. Now, I don't know about the friendly part, because she looks like she might be mean. Get mean on you.
Man, my life on the brokey and never again. It's just like...
Is it sarcasm? Oh, I know it's sarcasm, but I don't know. It's sarcasm. Nah, women. Y'all women something. Y'all be talking with forked tongues sometimes. Y'all say this, don't mean it, but then you do mean it. Anyway,
I don't want to waste my time for the future and be with somebody who's broke.
Damn.
Then there was a situation where he was asked about another streamer if she would rate his looks, and this happened.
Someone's saying for you to rate Marlon. Yeah, that streamer that...
Yeah, I know it was Marlon.
Yeah.
I'll rate him... I mean...
They're talking about Marlon. They said Marlon, but I think it's Myron. They talking about Myron. Myron Gaines, the goofy. Fresh and fit. He asked, Larry will ask her, his wife, to rate his looks. Guess what she's gonna say?
He's a 10.
He's a 10. He's a 10.
What?
He's a 10.
See, even Larry will had to say, what the hell? What's going on here? So if he's a 10, what the hell am I?
Physically, the way he looks, I cannot find anything I will say, he needs to improve. What does it get better? I can't.
She can't find nothing that he can improve in. What the hell is this? This is Marlon. I don't know if this is Myron or not. I don't know if maybe O'Shea was got the wrong. They talking about Myron? Maybe he got it. I don't know.
He's a young guy. He looks good. I think he's tall. I don't know how tall is he, but he has he has a perfect face.
Perfect face.
He does.
He has a perfect face, Myron. She might be a mail order bride. She could be. Of course she's okay. Since I said, of course she'll go digger. Oh no. Now, if she do it, we don't know if she's doing the hypergamy bouncing. We have to see, but it looks like she probably the one who'll do it. If somebody come along and got $100 million, she's gone.
But you know what? I mean, we can just say like this stuff could just be for content, right? It doesn't mean that she would be willing to sleep with this other person, but a lot of folks have taken
being a woman like this, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting already. You know, she's already looking at herself always on the phone, always on the DM, on Instagram, taking Instagram photos. You know, this is really your wife. You know, she ain't no wife. She's just a trophy piece, basically. Larry Will's got a trophy piece there. Now that trophy piece don't like it's gonna stay on that shelf for long. She don't want to stay on that shelf. Matter of fact, she's probably on the way out, probably. But anyway, let's continue.
Taking some level of umbrage with it, but this is kind of where your boy Myron comes in, and this is interesting because, you know, his wife a lot of times posts on Instagram, for what I understand, and not really including him in the post. And Myron, who is
I think they got the wrong guy, because this guy said Marlon, this is Myron. I don't know if they're talking about the same person. Maybe O'Shea maybe did this because of, I don't know, but let's listen to the video. Let's continue.
A thirst bucket, you know, decided that he was going to try to get in and get some of these cheeks, and well, this happened.
Oh man.
I guess so. Maybe it is Myron. Maybe it is Myron they're talking about. Look, Myron, they got a thing there where Myron was trying to talk to his wife right here. They exposed him. This is crazy. Now Larry Wills is sitting back. That's cold. That's crazy. You gotta be a fool. That's why you're goofy.
I can, but it's Myron. He says, I see trouble in the rose. And that was like the second or third time he DM'd me and sent his message because I never replied.
See, that's the type of girl that Myron be going for, ain't it? Refresh and fit, all the girls that be having on there in Miami. This is a perfect girl that he be always like to go for. Doesn't this look like his ex a little bit, maybe? So now he's trying to steal other people's girls, I guess.
And at that time, this was like...
And then, remember, she's married, but I guess they don't care about that. You know?
Like, I don't know, a year after we got engaged and I had our engagement picture on a profile and he's still trying to slide in my DMs. Like, the fuck you want? I'm not interested. You're ugly.
You look like he's too happy.
Women. So what are you messaging me for?
Bro really thought that he was about to... Nice try.
Damn.
Yeah, he's making podcasts trying to capitalize on this situation he knows nothing about because he's bitter. He got rejected. You know, like, off.
Damn. She said, fuck off. How many times did man, I told you they goofy. They goofy. Let's play that part back. Let's play that part back.
Engaged and I had
Gordon comes in and
hold on. God damn, really? All right, I'm back. Let's continue.
And this is interesting because, you know, his wife a lot of times posts on Instagram, for what I understand, and not really including him in the post. And Myron, who is a thirst bucket, you know, decided that he was going to try to get in and get some of these cheeks. And well, this happened.
Oh man.
I can, but it's Myron. He says, I see trouble in a rose. And that was like the second or third time he DM'd me and sent his message because I never replied. And at that time, this was like I don't know, a year after we got engaged, and I had our engagement picture on a profile, and he's still trying to slide in my DMs. Like,
so he was trying to talk to her after a year they got engaged. This is crazy. So this nigga had no respect. Maybe Larry Wills need to say something to him, but he probably don't need to because he already exposed him already.
What do you want? I'm not interested. You're ugly. You talk to women.
Because they must have been talking about somebody else. Because she said that he's ugly. So I think that was another guy that she was saying that this guy was a 10, not Myron. She must have got that crossed up. But anyway, well, remember, she just said that he's ugly.
So what are you messaging me for?
Bro really thought that he was about to. Nice try.
Damn.
Yeah, he's making podcasts trying to capitalize on this situation he knows nothing about because he's bitter. He got rejected, off.
Damn.
So there's Myron trying to get at Larry Will's wife. I don't know what he's trying to do, trying to prove.
Whether you're a professional contractor,
he can get his wife, and Larry Wills, the bodybuilder, ended up calling him out. So Myron went on to X and didn't take any accountability for trying to talk to this guy's wife. But this is what he said. This is an interview.
Oh, she was talking about me being a 10. Okay. Okay, now this is what his mind put up. Okay, let's see what's going on.
For Larry Wills, 100% serious. Larry, this woman is actively destroying your career, your reputation, and the legacy you spent years bleeding for. Wake up. Ask yourself these questions and answer them honestly. Why was your wife still marketing herself half naked online while claiming to be in a committed relationship? Why were her DMs wide open? Why has she been screenshotting and hoarding DMs from famous men for years like trophies? Why does she constantly undermine, mock, and embarrass you on stream in front of your entire audience? Why does she openly talk about other men in sexual ways right in front of you? These are massive red flags.
Now, but the question is that, okay, but why are you concerned about it? And why are you in the DMs for? Because you want to be with her too. Goofy ass nigga. Come on, man. This is weird, man. This is weird. Anyway.
It is not my job to avoid access to women, especially when her profile purports to be single. Now, here is Myron basically justifying the fact that, listen, it's her fault that I got into her DMs or to her inbox. Now, instead of him apologizing for it and saying that I'm sorry.
Now, these is two brothers actually fighting over this white broad. Basically, this is what it really looks like from the outside. Let's continue.
He's not doing that. He's trying to blame the wife or the woman for having a situation where somebody could DM. I mean, this is the same Myron who lost his girl to a rollerblader. But no problem. Let's continue with Myron's situation. It is her job to avoid being accessible. Saving a 3M DM from a random celebrity isn't the gotcha she thinks she is. The real gotcha, her IG from the time period when she was supposedly taken. So I guess this DM could have came from 3 years ago from Myron. I'm not sure. Now she's saying that he's been inboxing her intermittently, but he continues back. You're nowhere to be found. And if you are, she made sure to hide you because I didn't see it, as I'm sure many others didn't either. So he's saying that he didn't know, but it's crazy because if he didn't know, then how did you know that she was streaming with him if you didn't know? But it's okay. So she can add to her validation collection.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. What's up with Myron, man? Come on, man. I mean, you got all these bras out here. You say you getting it, but now you want to talk to somebody else's wife, basically. He got her, you didn't get her. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers are goofy.
And the ugly truth is, Larry, she is predatory, attention-seeking opportunist who gets off on the spotlight, even if it comes at your expense.
Hey, if Larry want to be with her, knowing that she's on that top of time, that's on him. He got to pay the cost for that. You got to learn a lesson. That's all to it.
Already embarrass you publicly multiple times on camera, and she will keep doing it because it works for her. You are one of the strongest men on the planet physically. Time to show that same strength mentally. He says this: find a way out quietly, cleanly, and fast before she finishes what she started. I've seen this exact story too many times. I'm never wrong about women like this. Your legacy.
But then after he leave, he gonna try to talk to her himself. Man, get out of here, man. That's how he's doing some bullshit, man. He's some dirty Mac and shit. Come on, man. Really. Jeez. But these are the goofies y'all, you guys, prop up. These are the goofies y'all prop up out here. But anyway, let's go.
She is worth more than her clout. I mean, Myron spent all of that time trying to basically tell this guy that his girl was no good, even though you have been in her same inbox multiple times trying to clap cheeks. And this is the problem with the guys that like Fresh and Fit. You know me, I'm all about Trick Nation, guys. I'm a happy trick. I don't mind, spending money on ladies. It doesn't bother me. I've never lied about it. The problem is that when you talk about this lady is half naked, this lady looks easy, this lady looks like this and that, but we see that this is the kind of woman that you're always around. I mean, you just look stupid, okay? You look dumb. You look sick, all right? I hate to say it, and it's problematic, but it's just, you're not practicing what you preach. You're trying to tell a dude to leave a lady that you're trying to say is promiscuous, but you want this same lady. You want to clap her cheeks. You want to be with her. You are all in her inbox. And if that's the case, if she's that bad, why are you trying to get at her? Don't get me wrong. I see Instagram models like all the time that like, oh shit.
Hey, this is some bullshit. But anyway, that's all I'm going to play on that. That's it. I don't need to play no more of that. He just do a commentary after that. We just want to hear the most main stuff. All right. Next thing I'm going to talk about, let's see. Then we get on to Jay-Z in a minute. Nancy Guthrie. Everybody know about it. 84-year-old woman kidnapped at her house by some unknown assailant. This is the daughter. This is the mother of Savannah Guthrie, the NBC anchor. And she's on the Today Show. I guess it's still, I think it's still going, whatever, I think. But I don't know. So far I've been missing for 3 weeks and stuff. Remember, she was 84 years old and she was taking medication, and apparently people's not putting two to two together. Okay, if she's on medication and they just took her without taking any of the medication, which they didn't do, she could be dead by now, just off the strength that she's not taking none of her medication. But nobody want to say that, and then they gave these one of the first ransom notes, and they all went to TMC. You just go figure on that. All the ransom notes went to TMC. The $6 million, they didn't pay that because they wanted proof of life. And then now somebody came in saying, give me 1 Bitcoin. I know some information about the person who took Nancy. Well, 1 Bitcoin. So this is really bizarre, man. I'm going like, man, everybody's saying, wait a minute, this is not even right. I mean, why you would take a 84-year-old woman? What kind of money she got? when I looked at the net worth, she only got 1.1 million. Her daughter was the one that got $40 million. So now I think she owned a house. That's it, her house and stuff. But that's about it. You know, she's retired or whatever, got a little money, and that's it. Her daughter's the one that got the big money. So you were trying to shake down the daughter or something like that? Now, someone said that this is because of her talking about the Epstein case going against Trump. I mean, early on, before, when they first, kidnapped Nancy Guthrie. But I'm going like, something is off, man. This is not just normal kidnapping. Someone give me this amount of money, this and that, third, and she be gone for 3 weeks. It's a good chance that she could be dead because they found blood, so they must have hit her or whatever. So she might be dead somewhere. But nobody want to say that. None of them want to say it. They want to keep looking for us. And they're saying they live close. We got 2 suspects and 3 suspects now and stuff. We got their DNA. And I think you should already had the DNA already. What's taking you so long? What's taking you so long? Someone, an 84-year-old, taking all this medicine, need the medicine to stay alive, and they don't have no medicine for 3 weeks. We're gone by now. And then she's worried too. The blood pressure will go right through the roof. Phew. She's gone. She might be dead. Did you see the thing about Kurt Cobain? No, I didn't see it. What happened? Heard a couple of people talking about it. I didn't even look at the story. What happened? Tell me. He was killed, like I thought from the beginning. But this is a real bizarre case here, man. Real bizarre. Now, first thing my mom said, I told her about it. He was, watching it, on TV and stuff, about the case. She said, maybe the daughter, set her up and they don't want to take care of no more, something like that. His death was a homicide, just like I thought. So a couple of people think that, that her that her family has something to do with her missing. For whatever the reason. But, when you see her mother go on to the Today Show, because he brought her mother to the Today Show, Savannah Guthrie run on there, and it seemed like they was happy. She had a good relationship with her mom. So, why would she get rid of her mom? Why would her family get rid of her mom? Maybe it's something we don't know. You got to be something bigger, man. Maybe it's tied into the Epstein case, because I think she was reporting on the Epstein case when she was on the Today Show and stuff like that against Trump. I'm just saying, folks. This is weird shit. This is weird shit. So I didn't know his death was a homicide. I mean, Kurt. I keep saying Kurt Cobain. Let me see. We'll pull some of this up. What we get on to. So they reopened the case. Uh-oh. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up real quick. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. There's a forensic scientist pushed to reopen case of Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain. Okay, fresh evidence. Someone took a look at Walker. Autopsy believed that one may have been involved in his death. Oh. Yeah, they said he killed himself. Yeah. But the forensic team, which included an independent researcher, Michelle Wilkins, and especially Brian Burnett, recently spent 3 days examining the death and concluded that the peer review document that his death was a homicide. Oh. They said the team allegation touched upon the well-worn theory about the matter of Cobain's death that happened sat right with fans over 30 years. Included that he was forced to take a massive dose of heroin before he was shot. And his two suicide notes used different handwriting styles. Uh-oh. Despite defying his team will result. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he said he was in the 27 Club with Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison. All of them died. So that's what I'm saying. He got killed. I think Jimi Hendrix got killed, and then what they took to do because they was, speaking out on certain things, especially the Vietnam War and all that, civil rights, mainly the war. That got a lot of people X'd out of here. Especially with Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix and stuff, and Janis Joplin. Crazy. Anyway, let me start sharing that. Okay. This is she's quitting the Today Show because of something she reported. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Something's going on. Something's going on with this case. Milk of magnesia is valuable. Yeah, his death was suspicious. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's crazy. But folks, we gotta move on. Gotta talk about Jay-Z, man. I don't think I don't have nothing else right now. Let me pull this up. Okay, apparently everybody's talking about it. Jay-Z been exposed. JD Vlad had this confession he put out on X and Instagram, exposing Jay-Z for actually, setting up, covering up Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez shooting. And I'm just gonna read what it says here, man. Go through it. Okay, this is what it is here. Okay, it says, I have a confession. This is DJ Vlad. Rock Nation has been paying me to support Megan. God damn, right off the bat. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. So they're responsible for Tory Lanez. Jay-Z responsible for Tory Lanez because she signed with Rock Nation. Meg Thee Stallion. And they bribed the judge too. Damn. Jay-Z doing all this? Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson new album. They paid off Megan Doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. Somebody else said that she said that with her foot, she stepped on the glass because when she came out of the car, some bottle came out that was drinking, and then she stepped on that glass, but she didn't get shot. They said LA police are on the J-Roll payroll. Are they? Dang, Jay-Z got this much power? And it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. Oh, shit. Now, they said that the Mexican, they said that the Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? Damn, Jay-Z paid him. Put a hit out on him in jail. I can believe that. I can believe that. You are okay. I said that. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory appeal all paid by Rockefeller, Rock Mafia, Rock Nation, basically. They also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case. Trump can only pardon federal cases, but knowing Trump likes bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chance. Now, people were saying here that he's right. You know, that's a state case, so he can't pardon him. Can't pardon Tory. But he got influence on a lot of judges. All Trump does do is call, boom, 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 and that's it. But now he's saying that Trump took some of his money. So this is involving Trump now. They said, I can't keep these lies secrets anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. Damn. Mentioning Trump probably gets you silenced. I don't know about Jay-Z. Well, it seems like Jay-Z is doing all this stuff too. So, I don't know. They might got Jay-Z now. And Vlad is not taking it down. So some people say that, basically, this is a fake post and stuff. And then Brad gonna come out later and say that, somebody hacked my account, but I don't think that happened yet. We have to see. But this thing right here says, okay, they also paid off the jury members to convict Corey. Damn, really? If that's true, you need to throw that. That's the brother gonna go free. Tory Lane's gonna go free. Does I look nice with my gray beard? Oh, thanks. I dyed it, man, but it went back gray. Well, I cut it and it went back gray. Hey, somebody out here dye their beard all the time. And he's not even about to be 60. He's 40-something years old. Completely gray. God damn. But I digress on that. But see, that was weird. When he got stabbed in jail by the Mexican guy, we knew that something was going on with that. We should have put two together then and somebody, sent a hit out on him. And it probably was Rock Nation. Jay-Z. Now, is something going to happen to Vlad or something? I don't know. Are they going to sue him for saying this? I don't know. Rock Nation, Jay-Z is going to sue him for defamation. But everybody's talking about it, man. Could this be someone saying, okay, it's time to get Jay-Z? Vlad, you up the bat? Do a good job. We need a home run on this, brother. But man, this is wild. Everybody's talking about this. Now, someone said that the folks that Jay-Z paid, he paid them in Bitcoin. And since now Bitcoin has taken a loss, a big loss, a 50% loss, the Bitcoin is not worth what it is. So now they mad and they starting to talk. And there you go. They use the Bitcoin again in the Nancy Guthrie case, using Bitcoin for a method of payment. And now this Jay-Z using Bitcoin for a method of payment. It's making Bitcoin look bad out here, man. Come on, man. Really? But this is what they're saying out here. Now, some people think, again, it's 50-50 out here. Some people thinking that, he just, he's right as a hater, he's a culture vulture, he don't like Jay-Z. This and that and third, And then everybody said, they were saying that, JD Vlad was always the police and shit, this and that and third. Maybe he is. But if something happened to, JD Vlad, DJ Vlad, they're going to be definitely looking at him. Definitely. So, yeah, man. Now, this thing here, the 3 Supreme Court justices who denied Tory appeal all got paid by Rock Mafia. That's crazy. This letter implicating judges, Trump, but we have to see if G.D. Vlad say that, back off of this. Now, if he come out and say, like I said before, if he come out and say, oh, somebody hacked my account, I didn't say all that, this and that. Highly unlikely. I don't think so. Because he would have came right out and did that shit once he found out someone hacked his account. But it was posted on both of his accounts. So, I'm just saying. So, we need to end that and stuff. So, folks, what's going on? Is JC finally got exposed? So everybody was talking about Jay-Z is next. After P did, Jay-Z is next. Jay-Z's no good. Beyonce no good. Well, it looks like you got it. This shit here, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, all criminals and stuff. And basically responsible for Tory Lanez being in jail. Well, folks, I don't know. But anyway, man, that's all I got. I don't have nothing really to talk today. I'm gonna get off just a little early. Just get off of this. This might be my shortest one. Now, some people say, well, "Oh, you had a panel. You get to put." Nah, man. Got a panel and stuff, man. You can get another couple hours, but I don't want to be on here until no 4, 5 o'clock. Nah, man, shoot. Get in and do what I gotta do, say what I gotta say. Now, if I had some more clips to play, I would play some more clips. But I don't know what else. Yeah, there's no panel, man. Yeah, there's no panel. People get mad. Why ain't no panel? Had a panel before. Not anymore. Remember, I've been going strong on these panels, man. I've been going on since 2017. I've been doing panels every day, almost every day or every other day. Every day. Never missed a weekend. Never missed a Sunday. You know, it worked out for me for a minute, but then it started getting, too much, becoming negative. And had all these trolls on here, this and that, third. And you be thinking as many people had coming through here, I should have way more subs, but it didn't, Or if it was hating on me, big time. And then with the monetization, man, I mean, half of those lives I did with with panels. Now all the stuff I did by myself didn't get demonetized or anything. It was completely green. But all the stuff I did with the panels was yellow or it got demonetized. There was some problem. And then that's like 1/8 of money. When you got the yellow ball, you getting like about maybe 1/8 of your YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? So, that was no good. 1,000 videos and that like that shit. I was losing money. So at first it wasn't doing that, but when they changed the rules and changed the system again, that's when they started giving us yellow balls and stuff, and that's when shit started going down. Because I was getting it all green basically, unless you said something crazy, and then they probably just say that, But when they changed the system around about 2020 or something like that, that's when they really didn't give you no monetization for yellow. You got little money, very little money. And the thing is that when it turned yellow, you lost your money. Because remember, you wanted your money from the beginning when you rented that video to the end. Now, if they give you a yellow sign and stuff, or give you a no monetization at all, then you gonna have to, put the request in to get, you get the green. They can check it out and stuff and see. And that could be a couple of days from now. You lost all that money from the beginning. What if that video went to 10,000? And then 3 days later, they said, okay, you get it, but you got about 30,000. So you lost all that 30,000 views that you could have got money on. Or 4,000 you would have got money on. Anything after that, you get some money on, but it's still not the same. It's just fucked up. That's why you want your shit green all the way through. Because you got to put in a request to review it. You lose all that money. And Chuck Berry's song, Ding-a-ling. That's an old song, man. Come on, man. I just think he's trying to be funny too. No, but like I said before, man, anybody that do, YouTube or YouTuber know about the monetization thing, know about the yellow ball, green, and ineligible, the black line, and you don't get no money. Or then you get copyright claim. You don't want the copyright thing. The copyright where you got a couple days to take that shit down, or your channel's gone. You don't want that. You get the copyright claim, or you just get where the copyright where they let you use it, but they gonna get some of your money. Which, sometimes I don't care about that, just because, long as because some stuff you want to play some songs or whatever because there's a meaning behind it and stuff like that, and it was important to you, the video that you put out. So, you said, okay, I'll share it with them and stuff, this and that, third. But sometimes, I ain't trying to do all that. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out of your video, delete it. Well, anyway, that's the reasons why I don't want to do no panels, because I know that I go on by myself. Basically, I ain't got to worry about somebody saying some crazy shit, saying something funky and stuff. But then now I got to explain, I'm in a beef because this person said this and said that and stuff on the panel. They don't care. There's quite a few interviews I bring up here. They don't care if you got a channel or if your channel get hit or not. They want to just talk shit. And they got a channel. They can't do it on their own channel, so they come on yours because you got more views and more eyes. They go talk shit on there. Mess your shit up. It's almost like they do. Every come on there and mess your flow up. But they don't want nothing to happen to their channel. That's the thing. So, no panel, I ain't got to worry about that shit. I ain't got to worry about none of that shit. Nobody can get blamed for anything. Why you blaming me for this? Why you blaming me for that? Yeah, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. Don't worry about that now. Hey. And besides, so many people that, they do content, they do it themselves. They don't have no panels. Now, I know some people say, well, you just pick certain people in the panel. Yeah, that works to a certain extent. And then sometimes that don't work. Especially sometimes the people that you have on there that will come on there probably ain't is the ones that is bringing heat. So that don't work really. But it is a good idea, Get you someone that is, that you're saying y'all on the same, you could say, same page. Maybe that'll work, but I'm just burnt out on the panels right now. I said that before and stuff. I know it takes me a while to actually implement it and stuff. No panels, but it's what it is. I was trying to give it a chance and stuff. It's just it's not gonna work. And I ain't getting paid anyway, so why don't do all this extra work and shit? 3-4 hours and I'm getting paid nothing. No cash app, no super chat. So fuck all that. That's crazy. When you was getting it before. That don't make no sense. You're going backwards. Tell me, when we won a panel, you should have, threw some in the pot. But why you throw nothing in the pot? Nothing like that. So hey, it is what it is, man. But anyway, man, let's see, man, I'm gonna get up off of here, man. What's this for me? It was a short one today, but at least I got an hour. I got an hour here. I didn't want to go out below an hour. I wanted to get at least an hour in on this, I wanted to see if Vlad TV says something else about this and stuff, because if it comes out that, his channel got hacked or something like that, it was some bullshit. We know this was just to tarnish Jay-Z name. But if it's not, then Jay-Z is in some trouble. Jay-Z is in some serious trouble out here, man. He was just DJ Vlad blew the lid off of everything. That's it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it.